There's a bright red tractor on Springhill Farm who's always hard at work or play.
If Farmer Fee's got a problem or a job to be done,
It's Tractor Tom that saves the day. Here's Tractor Tom. Tom, 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 Tom. What would we do without you? 3 cheers for Tom. Tom, 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 hooray. We couldn't do it without you.
One morning at Springhill Farm, Fee was taking Winnie for a walk.
Come on, Winnie. We're supposed to be getting you fit, but all you want to do is eat. It's not doing you any good. You need some exercise. Hey, well done, Riff. You and Purdy have given me an idea about how Winnie can keep fit. Tom! I need some jumps for Winnie. Jumping is really good for keeping fit. It's just what you need. You want to help too, Buzz? I'm sorry. You're a bit too small. This really is a job for Tom. Come on, Winnie.
has she gone? Good. Can you keep a secret? Today I'm going to paint Fee's house, but I want it to be a surprise for her. So don't tell her. And I don't need any help.
In the barn, Wheezy was telling Buzz that a small machine like him couldn't do all the jobs on the farm. But Buzz was fed up with being told that he was too small to do things.
Careful! Oh no, the paint's gone everywhere.
In the paddock, Tom had built the first jump.
There you are, Winnie. Try it out. Go on. What's wrong? Is it too high? No, Snicker, you're too small. You'll hurt yourself. The jump's too big even for Winnie. It's really not for little horses like you. Right, Tom, let's build another jump.
Out of the way, I'm trying to mop up. Now I've cleared up all that mess, perhaps I can start painting Fee's house.
Buzz and Snicker were both cross. They were always left out because they were little, so they decided that they would build some jumps of their own. Buzz was just as good at building jumps as Tom. And Snicker was much better than Winnie at jumping over them.
Come on, Winnie! Oh dear, is this one too big too? We'll have to look for something else. Oh yes, we do. Tom's got an idea.
Snicker and Buzz soon got bored of having just one little jump, and so they went to look for something bigger.
Hay bales! They'll make a good jump. Well done, Tom.
At last, I've got started. Nothing's going to stop me now.
Snicker and Buzz saw the big drums of paint on the back of Rev. They'd make great jumps.
Hey, what are you doing? Rev, stop them! Quack, quack. Oh no. I wanted to paint the farmhouse, not the whole farm. Well, at least I can follow them. You two, you're going to help clear up all this mess you've made. Hey, come back!
Matt chased Buzz and Snicker all round the farm.
Ow! I've hurt my foot! Help!
There's no point hiding. You're going to do some jumping. What's wrong with you? Are you saying you can't jump?
Yes.
What is it, Tom? Look, Winnie can jump. I'll go and make sure she's all right. Tom, can you get Riff to round up the sheep?
There was chaos in the farmyard. But before Tom could do anything, Buzz and Snicker arrived. They needed help for Matt.
You were just pretending that you couldn't jump, weren't you? Let's go back to the paddock and try again.
Tom, can you help me? Thank you. But what am I going to do about all the mess in the farmyard?
The sheep had made up a new game and were painting the house at the same time. But they were making the mess a lot worse.
Can you take me back to the farmyard? There's something I've got to do before Fee sees me.
Hi, Matt. What's wrong?
Bit of a twisted ankle, nothing too bad.
Wait, I'll take a look at it.
Buzz and Snicker knew that they'd been very naughty, but maybe there was something they could do to help. Snicker found Riff. She rounded up the sheep. Buzz went to ask Wheezy for some help.
What have you been doing all day?
Nothing.
You really need a bandage for this foot. I'll get one from the house.
No!
Don't be silly.
Buzz had turned Wheezy into a cleaning up machine.
The yard. What's happened there? It's all my fault.
Let's go and have a look.
Wheezy finished just in the nick of time.
Matt! You painted the house!
Did I?
Thank you!
No problem.
I'll get that bandage.
Is this something to do with you two? I suppose you are big enough to do some things. Well done. But we couldn't do without Tom.
You see? Winnie can jump. As long as she gets a little help from the sheep.
I've got to own up about something. It wasn't me who painted the house.
Then who was it?
I don't know. But hasn't that sheep got paint on her wool?
Oh, no. You didn't let the sheep have the paint.
Sorry.
Here's Tractor Tom. Tom, 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 Tom. We couldn't do it without you.
It was a busy day at Springhill Farm. Fee and Tom had dug a new ditch.
No. Buzz, this is too hard for you.
They pulled a tree stump out of the ground.
Careful, Buzz. You're in the way.
And they'd stopped Mo eating the haystack.
Buzz, go home.
And Tom took Matt his shopping too.
Did I leave this at the farm? Oh, what would we do without you?
So Tom was very tired when he got back to the barn that night. Wheezy told Buzz that Tom worked too hard. But Buzz was cross because he hadn't been allowed to work at all. Tom got all the best jobs on the farm. And Buzz didn't like it, so he came up with a very naughty plan. He needed some help from the hens. Next day, Farmer Fee was up bright and early. And she didn't notice that Buzz was giving the hens an extra big breakfast.
Come on, Tom. It's going to be another busy day. What's wrong, Tom? You can't start. You've never broken down before. What am I going to do? Maybe Matt can help.
Hello? Hi, Fee. I'll be straight over.
Fee had a lot of work to do, but how could she manage without Tom?
I suppose I'll have to use Buzz instead. Do you think you could do Tom's jobs for today? To start off with, we have to move the sheep, so you'll need the trailer. Come on, Buzz. Oh dear, we'll have to move the sheep one by one.
So Buzz moved the sheep one at a time. Oh dear.
This could take some time.
Not feeling too well? Oh, we'll have you fixed in no time. Well, almost no time. I know. I'll get Rev to help.
This isn't going very well, is it? They're still all here. Maybe we should try moving the hay bales. I'm sure you can do that.
OK, Rev will tow you up to the top of Beckton Hill and then we'll bump start you. Hey, don't worry. It's a great idea and it's bound to get you working again.
Are those bales too big for you? We need to move them into Mo's field.
Matt had taken Tom to the top of Beckton Hill.
Now, don't do anything until I've tidied up this tow rope.
Rev thought he'd give Tom a helping hand.
Hey, come back!
Where's Buzz gone? Careful! You can't see where you're going. Oh dear. Maybe we should try some ploughing.
You really have broken down. You'll just have to wait with Wheezy in the barn until we can find out what's wrong with you.
It's no use, Buzz. You just aren't strong enough. What's that? It's coming from the brambles. Look, that poor hen's stuck. Help! Now I'm stuck. It's no good. Go and get Tom.
What's the big rush, little fella? What's wrong? Has something happened to Fee? Tom can't help. He's still broken down. What are you doing? Is there something in the hen house? These wires are from Tom's engine. How did they get here? Never mind. At least we can fix Tom now.
Help! Help! No, Mo. No kisses. And I love you too.
That should do the trick. Hold on, I'll come with you. Follow that tractor.
You are no help at all. And don't you dare kiss me again. Tom! I'm here! Thank you, Tom. I knew you'd help me. And thanks for mending him, Matt.
I had a bit of help from Buzz. But maybe he had something to do with Tom breaking down in the first place. I thought so.
Well, Buzz, we'll have to have a little talk about that later on. But right now, you and Tom have got a whole day's work to do.
I think Buzz asked the hens to take that wire out of Tom's engine and hide it in their house.
Why did he do that?
So he could do all Tom's work and feel really important.
All finished? Well done. That's a whole day's work in 2 hours.
Having a day off has done him the power of good.
No, Tom doesn't like days off.
And we don't like him having days off either.
No, we just can't do without him. Where are you going, Buzz? I've got one more really important job, especially for you.
That evening, as Tom settled down to sleep in the barn, and Fee and Matt had their tea.
I know Buzz was naughty, but are you being fair?
Yes, stopping the sheep from causing trouble is one job that he's just right for.
Here's Tractor Tom. Tom, 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 Tom. We couldn't do it without you.
It was a rather special day at Springhill Farm, because that night Fee was having a bonfire party. Everyone was taking it easy, so they'd be ready for the big celebration. Tom had one little job to do. Take an old cupboard to put on the bonfire.
It's had it, Tom. It's full of woodworm. Still, we'd better check there's nothing in it. Oh, wow! Look at these old photos. This must be my granddad. He was a soldier, you know. Just look at all his medals. He must have been really brave. Good job we found these, Tom. Grandad didn't leave much to remember him by. I'm going to put them somewhere safe.
Meanwhile, Matt was getting ready to spend the morning on his new hobby.
It's a metal detector, Rev. You use it to look for metal things. Oops, sorry, Rev. Must have had it turned up too high. The thing is, you might find valuable things like coins and jewellery and... bottle tops. Well, you have to start somewhere.
There! You might as well break it up, Tom. Well done. That'll burn nicely. Hang on. What's that? Well, whatever it is, it's not going to open. I suppose we'd better take it home with us. I'm going to have my lunch, Tom. See you later. The box? Well, I don't suppose it's anything important. Just put it in the barn for now.
Meanwhile, Matt was still searching for treasure.
Ah, that's more like it. Now we're getting somewhere. It's got to be gold this time. Oh, yes! Oh, no.
Everyone wondered what was in the box. Buzz was all for trying to open it. And even Wheezy was curious. So everyone had a go. No matter what they did, the box wouldn't open. But they did find something. Matt still thought he was going to make his fortune.
You never know what you might come up with. You won't laugh when I find some gold coins or a diamond ring. See, there's something now, and it could be worth loads. We're going to be rich. I can buy a new CD player. Whoa, this is going to be big, Rev. I can feel it. Oh, too big. I need some help. That's it, Tom. You've got it. Wow, look at that. It's an old bath. Well, I'm off. And you can do what you like with that silly, rotten, smelly old bath.
The sheep knew exactly what to do with the old bath. Meanwhile, back at the barn, Wheezy and Buzz were showing Fee what they'd found.
These are my granddad's initials. The box must have belonged to him. And look, there's a keyhole. I can hear something clinking. Oh, if only we knew where the key was.
Tom thought he knew where the key might be, but no luck. It was like looking for a needle in a haystack. Tom would just have to think of something else. Later that day, Matt went to check the bonfire.
Do you know, I could have sworn I just saw that rusty old bath moving. I did see that rusty old bath moving, all on its own. Help! I didn't mean to call you a smelly old bath. I didn't mean it when I said you were rotten and smelly and silly. Oh, my goodness, I should never have dug you up. You should only dig up worms or vegetables or weeds. Help! I'm being chased by an old tin bath. Tom, save me! It's a sheep.
Hey, what's all the noise about? I thought this was supposed to be a bonfire party.
It is now. Whoa!
The fireworks were fantastic, but Tom was rather sad. He was sure that the key to the mysterious box was now lost forever, somewhere in the bonfire. Or was it? Tom had an idea, but it would have to wait till the next day. So, in the morning, Tom picked Matt up.
Well, I know I owe you a favour, Tom, for saving me from that old bath, but you want me to look for treasure here? Well, if you insist, Tom, but this is just a load of ashes from the bonfire. There won't be anything here.
I think I know what Tom's idea is.
Hang on. What's this?
Careful, it might still be hot. Oh, wow! Gently does it.
Like I thought. No treasure.
No treasure, but what have we here? Much better than treasure. Grandad's medals. Look, Matt.
They're quite something. He must have been a pretty brave man, your Grandad.
Yes, he was. And to think his medals nearly ended up on the bonfire.
Well, at least my metal detector turned out to be some use. But it was Tom's idea, you know. If it hadn't have been for him, the key would have been lost forever.
Tom, you saved the day again. What would I do without you?